Shine Divine, my friends, and welcome to today's video where my purpose is to bring you encouraging and inspiring messages from the divine. I'm so glad that you're here. Let's get started and see what messages Spirit has for us. As always, if it feels good to do so, I would encourage you to take a couple of deep cleansing breaths to help you ground down into your own energy so that you may receive messages directly. Let's jump into it and see what messages Spirit has for us today. Okay, lots to say. Alrighty, let's start with divine abundance. You were born to align with love's will. Follow the Tao and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance, not chase it. Always great to start with an abundance card. Woo. Then we have receiving. Every day it becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and to trust my inner guidance. Those of you watching, you are about to come into something great. You are about to come into some type of divine abundance that you've been waiting for. For some of you, maybe it's something that you haven't been waiting for. You're even just completely unaware of it altogether. But you know deep down, like, it's coming, it's almost here, and Spirit is confirming that for you. You are about to receive something truly wonderful. Change. When the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads in your own evolution. Positive change is on its way for you. You're about to receive the resolution, something that you've been waiting for. Oh, this feels good. This feels positive. Grounded. Many of the most evolved beings on earth are regular folks living with joy, dignity, and courage. For some of you, this positive change and this abundance that you'll be receiving soon really is about being able to just ground down into like this time of ease where you're able to just exist. You're able to just kind of like let go of all of this stuff that you've been working on and trying to change and improve, and you're finally coming to this place of like true groundedness and ease and being able to just open yourself up to receive and like let it work and flow without you just constantly being at odds and feeling like I'm not doing enough and what else can I be doing, and because you're just going to be able to come to this like feeling of centeredness and just feel like you can breathe into it. Deepening. Once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping detachment and surrender. They bring the peace of God. I also, feel like a part of this divine abundance is being able to recognize that you can find that groundedness and that peace without all of the material things that you're trying to manifest. Like, at the end of the day, some of those things don't really matter, and it really is about being able to simplify and just tuning into yourself and being able to feel that like deeper grounded energy that it brings about, that like ethereal peace, and that's the true abundance, while also like living in this 3D world and like needing your bills to be paid and that kind of thing, and being open to allowing that stuff to just work itself out while feeling that centeredness and acceptance. Radical acceptance in the now opens the flow. Today's message really is about being able to connect internally, being able to connect down, ground down into your own energy. Like I start every video, being able to ground down into your own energy so that you can connect directly. And through that direct connection, that's when that flow really opens you up to receive what you need, what you want. and accepting that there are certain things about this lifetime that are part of your soul's journey. They're a part of this lifetime of lessons. And that doesn't mean that you aren't open to receiving what you need and what you want in this life, but accepting that there is always more to it. And to help kind of shift a perspective away from like feeling punished for having to go through certain things. Now, obviously, there are things in life that you did not deserve. It's not about that, but it's about like the mundane, the everyday, where you just feel like you can't get ahead. And sometimes you start to view it as a punishment. And Spirit is saying, let's go a little deeper and let's examine that in a way that shifts that perspective into something that's more about the acceptance. This is a part of life, and how wonderful it is that we get to even enjoy or experience this life at all, because there are lots of people that don't. Again, that's not to say that you should accept bad behavior from others. That's not what we're talking about, to be very clear. You do not deserve that kind of treatment. This is about accepting the way that you are living your life. But we're starting this message today with divine abundance. There is a positive change. You are being open to receiving, and allowing that information, that abundance to come through, is about being able to really ground down your own energy so that you can deepen that connection with Spirit, and it'll help make it all flow all the easier. Let's pull some tarot. Let's go a little deeper. Ooh. Okay, hold on. That first one, yes, but let's see. Oops, one got flipped. Okay. Cards are a little crazy. Goodness. Okay, that's good. Let's go there. Starting with the Sun. Plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations. Gratitude for the blessings of life. I love it. Then we have Nine of Summer. Wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. Perfect. The High Priestess. Trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. More of that, being able to really ground down into your own energy. If you haven't done any grounding exercises recently, this is definitely a reminder to do so. It's very important to help you kind of bring in whatever it is that you're trying to bring in. Six of Autumn. The good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of money. Borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. There's definitely something heading your way. Awakening. Change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness. A temporary pause in the action. Being able to take a pause from trying to figure it all out, trying to work so hard, blah, 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 all this stuff. Bringing yourself back down to a very grounded, centered energy and taking a pause. You know that this divine abundance is coming in. You know it. You know it's coming in. You know you deserve it. You know that you are open to receiving it. And Spirit is asking you to kind of bring your energy down a little bit, ground down into your energy, center yourself, and take a little bit of a pause to kind of let the energy flow on its own. Get out of the way of yourself. Ace of Winter. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. During this time of bringing your energy down, centering yourself, it really is amazing how quickly the new ideas or inspirations or whatever come through. And the more practice you put into being able to focus that intentional energy, the more that those ideas and whatnot come through, but it really is a practice in being able to quiet the mind, bring the body down to a peaceful place. And it's not to say that it's easy. It's not easy, especially for those that have a very active mind, who are constantly thinking of things. And we're not necessarily saying that you have to completely clear the mind, because I recognize that for some people that is probably an impossible task. But it's about being able to slow it down at least a little bit. Slow it down, calm the body. Again, not always easy, and it is a practice, something that takes effort, a little bit every day at least. But it will help to like ground that energy so that you really are open and in a state of flow to receive. All right, let's see what other messages there is. What other messages there are for those that are checking in today. Okay, let's start with these, because there's a couple here. Starting with magnetism. Yes, becoming a magnet to those positive changes, to what it is that you're trying to receive, to bring in, allowing yourself to attract what it is that is best for you, that's going to help bring you into a deeper connection to yourself, to source. Ooh, space. Providing yourself with space. When you're able to really ground down into your energy and create that space within you to fill with something more positive, or with something that just ignites a passion within you, but allowing yourself the opportunity to create that space within you and cause a shifting into that next version of you that's in that state of flow, that allows you to open up and receive what it is that you want and need in that awakening space. I'm being drawn to these three cards: the awakening, the shift, and the acceptance. And allowing yourself to really embody that spirit of acceptance of yourself. You get to create that within yourself. And in doing so, or the way that you go about that, is being grounded in your own energy, being comfortable, finding a way to truly accept that deep part of yourself. Ooh, I love this. Okay. Finding balance and alliance. Balance and alliance with yourself. For some of you, this divine abundance that's coming in, this change that's taking place, is finally, like I said earlier, getting out of the way of yourself, but like finally being on your own team. Like you are no longer chained to these self-imprisonments that you've been putting on yourself time and time again, that's keeping you in this like space of lack. And it's like you are finally stepping into this alliance with yourself and realizing you are your own co-creator. Like you are your own manifester and connector to this time and space. You have it within you. And for some of you, you're really shifting into a deeper, connected space with yourself, within yourself. Whew, like you are finally on the same team as yourself. You're getting on board with yourself. There's just like a brand new connection that's starting within you. It's really exciting. it's really exciting. Like, what's going to help you receive that divine abundance is being able to really ground down into your energy. And in doing that, in that space that you create, it's like you finally come to a deeper connection with yourself. And you stop getting in the way of yourself. You're finally on the same team. Okay, I want to pull, what else? I feel like the message is not quite complete. Who else has a message for us today? I guess we will go with the angel numbers, as we often do to end the reading. We're just going to go with it and see what angel numbers are meant for us today. Okay. To finish out this message, let's see. Okay. Cut the deck. Starting with 55, which is shift. There is a major shift happening within you. It's transformative. It's amazing. You are, again, coming into an alliance with yourself. This further connects that message of connection within you. Unlike anything you have experienced, really deepening the truth of like who you are and the connection you have with yourself. There is nothing greater than that alliance within you. And coming into this balance. See those two beings? That's you and you. And you're coming into balance with yourself. One more. 555 with change. There is a deep change happening within you. It's beautiful. It's that transformation, that butterfly within you. Look at these fives. 5 is the number this week. And 9s, but especially 5s. Thank you so much for being here. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Be safe, be well. I hope you find ways to enjoy your life. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Shine divine.